All right, welcome back to Death by Dragons. It's been a while, because like Christmas and finding people to play with me is their horrendous bodily odour. But I'm here at Rob's house, who has no sense of smell, which is excellent.
True. Yeah.
So Rob Phipps, UK Masters player.
Yes, indeed.
Top Abyssal Dwarf player last year.
Yeah, and I didn't even play them that much.
No, no one else played Abyssal Dwarf.
Well, apart from Simon, but he was a bit annoyed that I beat him to the top spot, I think.
Yeah, no, he would. It's fine. It's fine. So I'm in the bar in his games room.
Stroke office.
Stroke office. This is actual office, but this is an actual bar with taps. No beer tap.
No, because beer fridge.
Beer fridge is fair enough. But yeah, thanks for having me to your house, mate.
That's all right.
Much appreciated. I was passing by, so I thought I'd drop in for a quick game.
Yeah, not a bad thing to do. Got nothing else to do.
So it's a bit of practice today because you're off to Conquest
Tomorrow, yes.
Yeah.
Fly tomorrow with John. So
to Norway.
To dark Oslo.
To dark Oslo.
Yeah, we're going to land in the dark, be in the hotel, come out of the hotel in the dark for food, go back in the hotel, be in the dark all day, won't see sunlight till Monday.
Is it really short days over there at the minute?
Well, it's quite far north, isn't it?
Oh, I suppose so. Yeah, like 3 or 4 days like that.
So yeah, I kind of figured out, well, it's like any normal tournament really, isn't it? You don't see daylight unless it's in the summer.
But it's fair enough, that's all right. You're only really looking down anyway, playing with all toy soldiers. Cool. So today I have bought my Ratkin for their first version 3 tabletop battle. They're not quite finished, apologies for that, but they're nearly there. And you are playing
Northern Alliance.
So tell us a little bit about your arm. We'll do the list in a minute on the voiceover thing, but tell us a little bit about your list.
My list fits in the box for the aeroplane, and that was the most important thing about it.
Yes.
John's done the same thing, so you get it in there on the plane. So I've got a unit of 40 clansmen, horde of them, basic release option. I've got the horde of Frostfang Cavalry, because they hit like a ton of bricks.
30 attacks. They're basically the new Stampede, aren't they?
Yeah, Strider, 30 attacks, crushing 2. Gave him the Fury item, chance of Wrath, so that they don't get wavered. Ice Elementals, because they're just cool.
They're great, aren't they? Just the one horde, though.
Just the one. You can't get that much in 2,000 points.
No,
yeah. Then I've got Pack Hunters with Javelins, because they're sort of versatile. I've got a troop of Icekin Hunters.
Right, a little bit of shooting, better than elves.
A little bit of shooting, again, small, fit in the box. Snow Foxes.
Snow Foxes, terrible, good.
Because they're just a bit chaff, and you've got to have a bit of chaff.
Yeah.
I've got a Lord Chimera. He's a naked Lord Chimera, because just keep the points down on him.
It's quite cold, so that's brave of him, frankly.
Yes.
Northern. Yeah, move on, sorry.
We know that, yeah. No puns here. Then I've got another Lord on Frostfang.
He's good, I like him.
He's got the extra Snow Fox for the 9 attacks and the Pipe to Terror for Brutal. I've got 2 Bolt Throwers, again because they fit underneath the wings of the Chimera in the box.
So what fits on a plane?
Yeah.
Cool, and I bought my rats, which I'm going to go over in a minute.
I missed one.
Oh, go on.
Ice Queen.
Ice Queen, got to have an Ice Queen.
Ice Queen for Blizzard and Surge.
And loads of elite bits
and a bit of heal, yeah.
Lovely, cool.
And that's it, yeah.
So we've got Northern Alliance versus Ratkin. So let's give it a go. Let's take a look. Oh, the only other thing is about terrain and that. We're following Conquest's rules so Rob can get some practice. So I'll go over that in the voiceover in a minute. Let's have a look at the army lists.
Right then. So I'm not going to say it's my first attempt at a Ratkin list because it's maybe my 20th attempt at a Ratkin list. I have struggled to get them to work. So this was my first tabletop attempt. But I've kind of got to a place that I'm happier. Still not happy. I'll talk about that as we go through. So, starts off with 2 hordes of shock troops, and I'm finding that shock troops need something now. So previously with Elite and Vicious, they were just so reliable, even with 25 attacks as opposed to 30 now. But that Elite and Vicious is a real insurance. It was a total insurance that you were going to do damage. Now that they hit on 4 still, but with 30 attacks, but without Elite and Vicious, they can fluff, and they can fluff hard. So the 2 items I've given, so the Caterpillar for Pathfinder and the Strider boots, are just to ensure that they actually do something. That there is a minimized chance of them not doing something. So that's the reason I've given them those items. 2 troops of Claw Shops, because people have been telling me how great they are. They were good in version 2. I think the changes to shooting have reduced their effectiveness. They're still good. But in 2,000 points, I can't fit more than 2 in. I think if I face Night Stalkers, they are close to useless. But there you go. I got 2 regiments of Vermintide because you need some small mobile chaff. I always took Slaves before. I think because I had the models, really. Vermintide was still an option, and they're very, very good now because of their expendable what's it called? You know, label tag thing on them, which means they can be used by the broodmother. So 2 of them. I started this list with 7, and I've scaled back because I'm just not as good as Michael Piercy. So there you go. Regiment of Hackpaws. I really like Hackpaws in version 3. They hit on 4s. They're defense 4, speed 9. I think they're great. Very fragile. Very, very, very fragile. A Broodmother with a Trickster's Wand. Trickster's Wand because Hex is great, and Broodmothers are super, super great with their ability to drain expendable troops and for double the amount. I did have 2 Broodmothers, and I've had to take one off, and I'll tell you why as I go through. So I've got a Tangle. I think the Tangle, it was one of the options that I took off to fit in the Warlock that I'll come to in a minute, but I think that Aura of Fury is just absolutely indispensable, because if one of my Shock Troop hordes gets wavered, I'm screwed. So having the Aura of Fury around is just fantastic. Plus, you can't turn down Bane Chant 4, Weakness 4, you know, all that stuff. Fireball, yeah, not so great. There you go. And then I've got a Warlock. So I've tooled him, fully tooled him. So he's Bane Chant 3, Veil of Shadows, and the Horn. So his Aura is 9 inches. And the reason I dropped a Broodmother, so I did have double Broodmother for a lot more heal, a lot more resilience in the army. But the fact of the matter is, there is a certain part of the meta that is spamming war engines still, even with Night Stalkers around, and this negates that. So a 9-inch stealth bubble is fantastic. And then last but not least, the here we go, Skudzaluk, demon spawn of, well, I like to say the EU, living in the land of Brexit as I do. So demon spawn of the EU, and I started my list without him because he is fiercely expensive now. He's brilliant, 13 attacks hitting on 3s, crush 3, 17, 19 nerve. His nerve's been massively upgraded. He's still rally 2, but I wanted to run without him because he's so expensive and I can have so much more stuff. I've realised I've missed off this list. There's a Mutant Rat Fiend in this list as well. In fact, there he is. Right, live editing there. Mutant Rat Fiend. So again, my original list had 2 Mutant Rat Fiends, 2 Broodmothers, 2 Shock Troops. It was a lot more kind of spammy and more Vermintide, but I couldn't make it work, and I just needed the Demon Spawn for his punch. I think the Mutant Rat Fiends are fantastic. They hit on 3s. It's only 10 attacks, but they've got that kind of radiance and their regen. They're very durable, dash 18. But yeah, the demon is just so much better. So there you go. So this is my list. Let's see how it plays. Let's have a look at Rob's list. So Northern Alliance. He has a horde of human clansmen with the Staying Stone, so they are very, very durable. A troop of Icekin Hunters, so these are the better elves as they should be, shooting on 4s. Regiment of the Pack Hunters with the almost mandatory Javelin upgrade. So that's a 12-inch attack, piercing 1. Regiment of Snow Foxes for a kind of light chaff. I don't think they're as good as the Tundra Wolves, but as Rob said in his intro, his army is very much based on what fits in the box that goes under his airplane seat. So just the one horde of ice elementals, but they're still great. I think more than one is better. Frostfang Cavalry, or as I like to call them, New Stampede, with the Chalice of Wrath. They are pretty scary. 2 bolt throwers. These bolt throwers, I've always thought bolt throwers are terrible. Icekin bolt throwers are ridiculous. They're elite and they freeze you, and oh my god, they're so good. Fully tooled up Ice Queen there with all of the kit, so she rerolls 1s on practically everything. Lord on Chimera, who is a great dragon, and a Lord on Frostfang with Brutal and Snow Foxes, which I think gives him more attack. So that's Rob's army. I've got to say, I can't really give a comment on whether I think this is a good list or not, because I've not played enough Northern Alliance to really give a judgment. I think maybe more Ice Elementals is a good idea, but I don't know kind of what you drop. I mean, the Icekin Hunters maybe? I'm not really sure of the point of them in this list. 1 troop isn't going to do a great deal. Frostfang Cavalry are great though. They're super good, super hard hitting. Not terribly fast, but gosh, they're gonna give a punch. I'd be tempted to give them. I think they've already got Strider, come to think of it. So you don't need to give them Strider. So let's take a look at the battlefield. So this was our battlefield. So this was following Conquest's tournament rules. Okay, so there is a big height 3 hill here over on the left, and then we have 2 height infinity forests. So it doesn't matter how tall you are, you can't see over them. And similarly, 3 height infinity pieces of blocking terrain for the same reason. Okay, so that is I assume to reduce the effectiveness of war engines, and also mean that you can't put Titans on hills and fly over them and stuff like that. So making it simpler. There's a little piece of height flat water in the middle, and then a smattering of height 2 walls. That's our battlefield. So we were playing. This is the first scenario of Conquest, so we're having a practice, and the scenario is Smoke and Mirrors. This is one with bluff tokens, so you can see the bluff tokens there. So you put the bluff tokens down after choosing sides. So Rob chose the top side, so the side that you can see him just at the top there. So he's chosen that side of the battlefield. He put his tokens here just to make it really obvious where they are. So he's put them actually quite close to the center line, whereas I spaced mine out a lot more. So mine are here, and I shall tell you why. I've got my little pen up here because I forgot to do that. So obviously I'm on this side of the battlefield. So I'll tell you, I think this is my 2, that's a 1, and that's a 1. So 2 there, 1 and 1. These ones are worth nothing. The reason I've done this is because my strategy is to get... So he's given me this side of the battlefield, but I would have chosen this side anyway, because on the other side, you've got this piece of blocking and this piece of blocking, so your army is basically restricted to these kind of lanes. Whereas here, I don't mind being split, because don't forget, I've got Pathfinder and Strider, so I can have a Pathfinder horde here, a Strider horde here, so I'm going to get unhindered charges no matter what I do. Plus, I can get my Hack Paws up onto this hill, and therefore get a Thunderous 2 charge off, hopefully with a Bane chant. So that's my plan. And hence I put all my scoring stuff over here, so that I can really focus my army down this end. I think, I didn't actually know, but I assumed he was going to put his scoring stuff kind of in the middle here. But I didn't really know or care, actually, because what I want to do is to get my 2 and my 1, and then mop up anything I can. And that was kind of my strategy. So let's see if it works. Let's check out the deployment.
Okay, Mr. Phipps. So, talk me through your deployment.
I've put down a unit of pack hunters right on the flank here, which is probably foolish now, looking at what they're facing on their own.
See.
But it's all about the tokens. So
it's all about tokens. We'll go to tokens in a minute. So
I've got a bolt thrower there in the wood.
Yeah.
Peer out. Ice elementals in the wood as well. They can't march anyway, so.
Yep. And you've got snow foxes in the ice.
Snow foxes and ice queen behind them. Try and hide them from being shot to pieces. Then we've got the clansmen.
Yep.
Then we've got the Frostfang Cavalry.
And your dude.
Me, your inspiring dude there. I've got my archers there, and I've got my other buckler there. And
hide around the corner.
And he's all the way on the flank.
Lovely chimera, really nice painted.
Chimera.
And that is 2,000 points of
Northern
Alliance. And then literally counter deployed. So Rob's army's all on this side. I'm all on that side. So we have got, that's the shock troops with Pathfinder, with Vermintide behind them. That's a Tangle, not painted yet. It's kind of partially painted. And then the other side of the house is the Warlock, with Veil of Shadows and Bane Chant and Horn of whatever it's called. Now our Broodmother's thing's just snapped off. But that's Broodmother, that's another Vermintide, that's shock troops with Strider, that is a Mutant Rat Fiend, those are 2 claw shots, and there is a Demon, not quite in the right size base yet, and a Hack Paws, not quite finished. Yeah. So I've got some work to do on my army, but that is 2,000 points of rats. And while we're here, let's just do tokens. So I'm going to move around my side of the board. So we have Rob's tokens placed here, here, and here.
And there's one there.
And one behind the house.
And one on the hill there.
And one up on the hill. And mine are, there's one by this unit, there's one here, and one there. And you other 2 are back there. So can you remember what any of your tokens are?
Yes.
I kind of remember.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
And by process of elimination, I've figured out what other ones are.
Yeah. Maybe they're here, maybe they're not. We'll find out. Yeah. All right, then, let's get on with it.
So we are on to turn 1. So Rob won the roll-off and decided to go first, which is probably because his army needs to punch really hard, so he needs to get into range quickly, as opposed to objective gain. Sometimes you want to go second, but generally I go first. So yeah, I think that's sensible. So first thing to note is that he's got bolt throw here behind the woods, which obviously he didn't move. And these guys didn't move either, because I've got my demon here, which is kind of glaring down the flank. So if he moves forward, he's going to put himself within threat range. And I made a mistake because I didn't check ranges. Obviously, the demon is height 6, and the mutant rat fiend is also height 6. So both of them are always going to be shootable by these war engines. However, I didn't check this range, and I think, you know, it's a 48-inch range. I think that was about 47 inches away. If I'd have put him just a little bit further that way, he wouldn't have been shootable, and you'll see what happens coming up. So, the Ice Elementals move through the woods with the Ice Queen behind them, so I can't hex her. So I've got Hex on this Warlock here, and he's very conscious that he doesn't want to get his Ice Queen hexed as his only caster, because then he can't use her at all. So he's put her behind the Ice Elementals, which is pretty sensible. Then the Snow Foxes have nibbled their way there. And the big hordes and the Lord on Frostfang have moved forwards. These little archers have hopped over the bolt thrower, and he's brought his Chimera down into a nice threatening flanky type of position, which is kind of what I do. So yeah, that was turn 1. Let's have a quick look at it.
He's in range, is he?
Right, some in-game measurement here.
Yeah, he's in range.
So Robert's won turn 1.
But you're going to get cover from them, so they'll shoot at your big man over there.
This big or this one?
That one.
Big one, the demon.
The demon, yeah, because he's they're the same height anyway, aren't they?
They're both height 6, yeah.
I'll shoot demon because he doesn't regenerate, does he? So 5s with the cover, 1 hit, and then.
Is that cover? I don't think it's cover.
Cover.
He's height 6.
Yeah, but they're height 4.
Are they? That's very big, isn't it?
Yeah. So D3.
Oh, 3.
Needing 3s.
He's 5, so piercing 2, yeah?
There's 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Same.
Not a fan.
That one's going to shoot as well, at the same target.
Okay.
Needing 4s, because there's no cover this time.
What?
2 hits!
Outrageous.
6 wins. And then 3s to win. 5 more wounds.
Wow, so he's on 7 wounds already.
Oh, we'll blizzard you. I'm sure that was in. Blizzard.
Okay, from the 2, yeah? 2?
Yeah.
Nope. Thank God for
Reroll
that.
1. Because of the you're now frozen.
Let it go.
It all added up anyway.
7 wounds is
We'll
really
just pretend we didn't have that spell.
horrible on him. So
That is not bad actually, is it? So that would be.
is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Double 6 to waver, is it? Or is it double
He's
6?
17-19.
So double 6 to kill.
Yeah,
Yeah,
twice.
twice. Wavered.
It's a 17. He's wavered. Wow,
Well,
smug face.
I'm not using up all my luck now for the tournament, am I really? I
Unbelievable.
probably am.
7 wounds. Right then,
That's
my turn 1.
That was a bit lucky, I have to admit.
A little bit. We're just coming back in because we've got to shoot the little dudes.
Yeah. Getting too
Are you
excited.
shooting the shock troops?
Yeah, just the blokes they can see.
Yeah.
That was it, yeah. And then
4s. Wow.
Oh, there you go.
No
See?
piercing? No.
No.
Well, it's worth filming that.
It was. So that just.
Alright, it wasn't the best start to turn 1, it's fair to say, so let's see what we can do to get back on the horse. Is that a phrase? I don't know, it doesn't even matter. So the first thing I did was to chuck the hack paws up. The whole plan here was to get the hack paws on the hill because they've got a decent 18-inch range, so you can come down here with loads of strength and all that kind of stuff. So I've put them up here and they are outside of move plus 12. So they're 17 and a fraction away from these guys who want to throw javelins at them. So the demon is excuse me, the demon is wavered, so he's moved sideways 4.5, not 5, because his speed he is frozen, hence this little marker here. So he's moved sideways, and then I've moved the broodmother across because she is going to drain life. These guys, the Vermintide, who turn so she can see them, so she's going to drain them and heal him. So the shock troops and the demon, what are you called, mutant rat fiend, have moved up to offer some threats. I don't forget I've got Strider and Strider, so this wall means nothing to me, but unfortunately it means quite a lot to these guys. Unfortunately not. They are outside of charge anyway. So, and then my little Warlock has moved up here. So the plan here is that he's going to cast Veil of Shadows, which gives him a 9-inch, maybe like that, aura. So 9 inches, maybe like that. So basically everyone here gets Veil of Shadows. So that's the plan. So you can continue pounding me with your siege engines. Tangle stayed here because he's going to cast... Well, I think the plan was to cast... I can't even remember. Don't know. Weakness? Yes, weakness. Onto these guys. Because they are a ranged threat and he can see them, so why not? And then I moved up like this, because obviously I've got a Chimera who wants to come in here, and I've got these guys who come in here. I think I'm just outside of the 14-inch charge here, so basically all he can charge me with next turn is the Chimera, and that's fine by me, because he's not going to do anything to the front of a horde, and he could then get obliterated. So that was my turn 1. Let's see how it went.
Alright, so I've got to deal with a frozen demon. So first thing we do is cast Drain Life on the vermin. So it's Drain Life 10 because it's doubled. 4s and 2s. So take those away. 2s. Oh, 3. So there's 3 damage on them. Oh, it's my own unit, so I can do that. 3 on them and 3 off him.
That's what they're there for.
Which puts him down to 4.
He's coming back.
Kind of. He's still very happy, frankly. And then we're going to... And then... Yeah, there's no Radiances. Oh no, she got Radiance of Life as well. So I should have taken 1 off as well. So he's down to 3.
Are you in range?
Yeah, 6 inches for Radiance of Life, 6 inches for Drain Life as well.
Yeah.
I measured it and everything.
I didn't know.
And then he's going to cast Stealth, so whatever it's called, Veil of Shadows. Successfully. So he's got a 9-inch Veil of Shadows aura.
Yeah.
And then we're going to shoot your Bolt Thrower.
Oh, yeah.
These guys, 2, 4. First one on 5s and 2s.
Yep.
Oh, 3 hits.
Oh.
2s.
Don't like that.
3 wounds.
3 wounds. 3 so far.
Okay. How many is it? 8, 10?
Yeah. 9. No, it's a 10, 12.
10, 12. I'll do it again then.
5s and 2. 2.
Ooh, 2. 2 more wounds.
It's up to 5.
Okay, what else have we got? We've got a Tangle. I'm going to cast Weakness on your little dudes over here.
Oh, weakness on them.
Oh, actually, what height's my Tangle? Let me just have a check. Is it height 2 or height 3? It's height... Oh, this brilliant thing. Oh, this is the book here. Please bear with while we... This. Live rule looking up.
In the wrong book. Oh no, correct book. Sorry, yeah,
Please.
Ratkin.
What is it? No, it's a Tangle.
Tangle. It must be like height something more than 2.
Height 3.
Ooh.
Definitely see. So we'll cast
Lucky.
Weakness on your little dudes over there.
Yeah, weakness.
So it's weakness. So he gets +1 for each of these. So it's weakness 4.
Okay, so you'll get that off.
Yeah.
Yep. So they are weakened.
They are weakened.
They are weak.
Give me a little yellow mark. There you go.
Not that they did anything last turn anyway.
No. So have I got any more shooting? Shot. Done a thing. Shot. Okay, and he's wavered, so he can't do anything because. Damn you.
Yeah.
All right, nerve on your little.
Bolt thrower, off you go.
5.
10. Wavered.
Excellent.
You don't like that?
Good news. Right then, I think that's it. Your turn. 2.
Flip.
Okay, we're flipping. We forgot to flip tokens. You've started movement, but it doesn't matter.
That one?
Yeah. It's enough in.
Oh, it's a 0.
I'm so sorry. I've bluffed you, you fool!
I'll just take that one away then.
And then I will flip on my side. I'll flip this one in front of my dudes. It's a 1! We've actually got a token in the middle. How exciting! Right, it's terrible light for this camera. Never mind. All right then, off we go.
Okay, on to Northern Alliance turn 2. So this is what he has done. So on the left, these dudes have moved up. There's not a lot they can do. Maybe they can shoot me this turn. I don't think they can. Well, let's find out. We'll find out pretty soon. But all the tokens are over there, so that seems pretty sensible. And over here, so there's a wavered bolt thrower here. Can't do anything. So there you go. So the Ice Queen's moved up, and these guys have all moved up. So you've got your Ice Elementals, and you've got your big horde of dudes, clansmen, whatever. Your hero and your puncher unit here. So he's moved up as well, and they've moved up there. So you can see the marker. This is a 12-inch ruler here. So basically, I can't charge. So the only thing I can charge is the clansmen. It's what he's wanting me to do. So there's no line of sight here, so I can't see the elementals. He wants me to charge the clansmen. I'm not going to kill them in one go. Well, I'm very unlikely to kill them, in which case he can then flank there. So that's tempting. But critically, he's pulled his Chimera down here, so rather than take the charge into the shock troops, which would be dumb, he's moved down here so he can Icy Breath them this turn, which means they lose a point of speed, most likely, as long as he hits. But then also he's threatening flanks and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, so it's a pretty good move, I think. So I think he's put the Ice Elementals here in range of charging, and he's kind of assumed that I'm not going to kill them. I think they're also in range here of the Mutant Rat Fiend. I'm not sure that was wise. I think maybe he could have moved them a little bit further back so they were in range of just the shock troops, because you never want to be double charged by anything, and that's really tempting fate, because I think those two, particularly both the Strider, are just going to obliterate that unit. I think moving them a little bit further back so the Mutant Rat Fiend couldn't charge would have been more sensible. But that's just me, so there you go. Let's take a look at turn 2. Oh, I know why he's done that. He's done that, right, because he wants to Icy Breath me, right? So he wants to shoot me with them to reduce the speed of this horde. But so he needs to be within 10. But if he's within 10, he's going to be within shooting range. So yeah, I can see rock and hard place here really. So he wants to be able to shoot me, but by shooting me, he puts himself within charge range of both. So that's a choice he's made. But there you go. I still would have left it out. There you go, just me.
All right, turn 2 for the Northern Alliance.
So that bolt thrower will just shoot at the. He's height 6, is he, your Mutant Rat Fiend?
He is indeed height
6. I don't believe I can see Matey Boy there.
That's absolutely my intention.
I can see the Brood Mower. No, I'll just shoot him then.
Okay.
There's nothing else to see.
Shoot Mutant Rat Fiend.
Mutant Rat Fiend at the top there. He regenerates there, doesn't he?
5+.
A 5+ regen. Yeah.
And Radiance.
Yeah, I did get that right, didn't I? Yeah. Right, so let's just see if I hit. No, didn't.
We missed both shots, which is how bolt throwers are supposed to perform.
I'm gonna heal the bolt thrower.
Okay.
Get to reroll 1. So heal for 3. That's 2.
Down to 2 wounds. He's hiding behind the trees there.
Yeah. That will make you
shoot him again.
Rather than saying this.
Rather than useful.
I'll shoot my weakened at the them.
Yeah. So 5s and 5s.
Yep. 2 hits. 1 wound.
1 wound onto the horde.
Yeah. Go. The Icy Breath.
Yep.
5s.
5s. Ooh.
And 4s.
Yep. 2 more. They're on to 3. Whoops, if I could actually find a 3, there we go. So they're also frozen now, yeah?
They are, yeah.
Look at this frozen marker. Hooray! There you go. That joke is just going to get very old super
quickly. So we'll Icy Breath then.
They're within 10, yeah, crack on. Icy Breath on that horde.
Yeah.
That's a lot of hits. 5s though.
Yeah, got cover.
Look at all them 6s!
5.
It's cover and stealth.
No,
so actually it's 6s.
It's actually just cover. You don't get stealth against Icy Breath.
Do you not?
No.
This is breaking news, I didn't know that.
Did you not?
No. I didn't plan it either, but you know, hey, fine. 4s? Is it piercing?
Piercing 1.
With 3s?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 wounds.
And you're frozen. That is all I can do, isn't
Nerves?
it? Nerves, because they marched even though they're behind the hill still.
Yep.
So, nerve on them.
They're fine.
And the other unit.
No, they're fine.
Nothing.
They're fine too. Right, on to Ratty turn 2.
Yep.
Right, so Rat's turn 2. So the first thing I did was move the hack paws forward, so they were outside of 18 of this horde, so I couldn't get a delightful triple charge in. However, I could move them up, and the reason I did that was so they were outside of the line of sight of this unit. They can still come up and hurl javelins at me, but I was just kind of praying, maybe, that I could just avoid being avoid dying in a single turn. They are very, very fragile hack paws, and I've stupidly left them outside of 6 here. If I'd have planned it better when I move this demon up over here, which I'll show you in a minute, I could have moved him a little bit closer and they would have got rally 2. So that was just poor planning on my part. There you go. So I took double charge, which I think will annihilate them, where we shall see. Which means I now move the demon up here. So the demons can't charge anything, but what I can do is lightning bolt some stuff. So I'll probably try and lightning bolt the chaff or a war engine or something. And then next turn I've got lots of juicy flanks. And then I've moved the Vermintide up and the Broodmother up because I want to be healing off the rest of this damage off the mutant rat fiend. So let's do that. The Warlock's here as well, so he's going to lightning bolt something. Who knows why? I don't know what you can see. And then over here, so I moved this Vermintide across because I've got this threat of a flank here. So I moved the Vermintide across so nimble that it can move over a full 7. And then I moved the shock troops back. So the idea here is I'm outside of charge here. He can still charge in with these guys, but I think I can take that charge. I think I can take it without dying. And I've moved the Tangle back to be outside of 20, so the Chimera can't just charge the Tangle here. He's outside of 20. And then I think next turn, I think I cast Weakness here, which is stupid because he's going to charge the Vermintide, who are already defense 3 and he's crushed 3. So I should have probably weaknessed these guys. Would have been far more sensible, but I don't. And that's just... Oh, hey, hey! That's just another mistake that I make. So let's watch that mistake in real time now.
Right, Ratty turn 2. So we are going to weakness on your thing. Weakness, just weakness 2, I think, unless I'm within 6 there, which I haven't checked. And I moved them, didn't I?
You did.
I think they're just in. Just out.
Just out.
Oh, fuck.
So weakness 2?
Let me just adjust that quickly.
Ah.
There we go. And now they're in from both. Hurrah! That's called cheating. Right, weakness 3.
Weakness 3. Ah.
On your man.
Yep.
He weak.
He needed it.
He did. That's why we always take extra. Bane chant 3 on the shock troops.
No. that was 3 ones. Let's just get a picture of that.
So anyone that would like to accuse me of having cocked dice.
That's because the weakness was more important to you.
Yeah. We are going to heal. Drain the vermin again.
Drain the vermin.
4s and 2s. I just fail so hard. 1.
One wound.
So 1 there.
So your radiance you got back, and 1 back on your...
He's down to 1 wound.
Oh, that's not bad, considering...
I'd rather do less than more. You know what I mean? Because if I like heal 8, and he's only got 3 wounds, what's the point? Shooting your bloody war engine.
Oh, yeah, guys. Okay. So you got, it's just 5s and 2s again.
5s and 2s. That's 1. 1
wound, so he's up to 3.
And we might as well go again, wasting all of these very expensive shooting units. 1
hit. So he's up to 4 wounds.
4 wounds, perfect.
So that was pretty pathetic compared to last round. But,
yeah, thanks. Yeah, I appreciate that. I guess I'm taking a photo of this. I'm going to take a photo of it while you're filming me. Look, this is live. This is how YouTube. So technical. There we go. Right. And then, is that it for shooting?
That was it.
Oh, no lightning bolt.
Oh, lightning bolt, off you go.
We're going to lightning bolt your Ice Queen. So with cover, right?
Yep.
Oh, let's lightning bolt your Snow Foxes.
Okay.
With no cover.
No, because
he's height 6.
Does lightning bolt stuff from stealthy? I can't remember. No. So off you go. 4s
and 2s.
Yep.
It's 3.
That's because you needed the piercing on the defence. You know.
1 wound. It's a test.
I'll take that.
Yeah. All right then.
To the bank.
That was annoying. All right then. Let's do the bolt thrower.
Bolt thrower. Off you go.
Oh, he dead.
What's that?
8.
8. 12. Yeah.
Any inspiring?
Not close enough.
Excellent. Wow, 3! First blood. Okay, and then your little snow wolves. 9/11 now. Nice snow wolves.
Yes.
That's now wavered.
Wavered. Oh.
8.
How annoying.
And 1. Wavered.
Wavered. Yeah. Oh well. Never mind.
Little token. A little ratty token. Favourite token. That's better. So then we have this combat, I guess.
Yeah, that's it.
So the big dude is 10 attacks on 3s and 2s. 3s and 3s, sorry, defense 5. 3s. And 3s are vicious. 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds. Sorry,
3.
6 wounds?
No,
well,
2.
4 wounds.
4 wounds. Here we go.
4 wounds. 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
And these guys use their J boot, so they're 30 attacks on 4s, crush 1. So 4s and 4s.
4s and 4s.
All the dice.
I bet you're missing your elite investment.
Oh, you have no idea. I still haven't ordered my Shock Troops RIP Never Forget t-shirt, but it's coming, I'm sure.
It's just because that was a lot of ones. There's another one there. Yeah,
Yep.
there you go.
That's alright, isn't it? Average-ish. I want to count them because I'm not a nerd. I'm not a nerd. Right, and then 4s again. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 wounds is good.
12 wounds. Double 1s. And again.
There we
No. And they bite the dust.
Take them off for you. They're good unit though. So we will now, yeah, so we're nice and stealthy. So we'll turn like yay. Everyone can still charge me.
Yeah. Can't stop that.
If I turn like that, at least one of you, I can't turn that far. Hang on, let's do it with the base.
Put the base there.
If I turn to... No, I can't get within.
It's not going to make any difference.
I could back up.
You could back up D3 though.
I'm not going to back up enough on my... So I just turn. Like that. Bring the pain. And then your man, turn like that. Turn like that. So that I can at least get past my own unit. Yeah?
Yep.
Happy with that? Well, I better put the unit down.
Oh, yes, of course there is that. Yeah.
There we go. Beautifully balanced. As in life, beautifully balanced. Right, so your turn over tokens.
Tokens. I'm going to turn over this one here.
Okay.
It's another 0.
It's a 0. You spotted my strategy. And this one, I'll do this one over here. It's a 0 too.
So that's another 0 each.
Okay. On to turn. Well, sorry. On to turn 3.
So turn 3 for the Northern Alliance. Yeah. So let's quickly point out where the tokens were. So I put ones up here, but they were both 0, so those are both gone. We have a 1 point token that's underneath this unit here. So the 1 point token here, and there was a 0 down there, I think, as well. So currently we've got 3 bluff tokens have already been revealed. Only 1 bluff token left. So out of there's 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here, as well as the one that's been revealed here. So of these 5 that are left, is that right? Is there one missing? Yeah, there's one underneath this unit here as well. Okay. So of those 6, only one of them is a bluff token, and all the other ones are scoring tokens. So I know that these 3 are my scoring tokens. I think that's a 0 there. Yeah, so kind of interesting. So let's take a look at what Rob has done on his turn 3. So he's moved these guys. That's still off the hill because he didn't want them to be shot, which is sensible, and he's going to try and shoot off this unit as predicted. That's okay. I'm okay with that. And then he's taken the double charge. So he's taken the charge into this unit. They are ensnaring. So I didn't... Right, so on my last turn, when I did the movement, I forgot to say, so I have plague pots. Okay, so plague pots on these units is I think, the best tool that we have. And it enables the unit with them to be ensnaring and stealthy. You have to declare it at the beginning of your move. So when I moved up, I forgot to say last turn, but I activated plague pots on this unit and on this unit. So they're both stealthy and they're both ensnaring, so that's really important. So he then charged in with the Horde and with his hero, which is quite a lot of attacks, so we'll see if I can survive that. I've already got several wounds, 4 wounds. He moved the Ice Queen behind them for some inspiring, I guess. I don't know what else. Maybe Bane Chant, does she have that? Who knows? And then the Snow Foxes were just moved back a little bit because they're wavered on their 1 wound. He took the charge with this really punchy unit. I forgot what it's called. What's it called? Direfang Riders. Into the other one, but again, he's going to be hitting on 4s. 4s? Yeah. because of plague pot, so I think I can survive that. These guys moved up to offer some fire support, and he took the charge with the Chimera. So his hope is to destroy this unit, or at least that his Direfang Riders can survive the counter punch, because what he's going to have then is a flank from the Chimera. So let's see if his attacks were successful.
Turn 3. So
Turn 3, yeah.
who are you shooting?
Right, I've moved.
Yes, everything's moved. Yes, we've got that.
Got me charging.
It's all getting.
They're going to shoot your
The demon again.
Leave him alone. In cover, so 5s.
Okay.
Only the one hit.
What's the cover? He's height 6.
Because I moved into terrain.
Oh, of course. Yes, sorry. Thank you. I'm glad someone knows the rules of this game. It's not me.
And then no wound.
No wounds. Okay, he's feeling great.
He's going to shoot as well. Needing 4s.
Same guy, yeah.
Yeah, same guy. Might as well.
Ooh,
one hit.
Yeah, D3.
1 and needing 4s. 1 wound.
1 wound, so he's up to 2.
I'll blizzard you as well.
Yep.
So 4s.
Okay. No.
Reroll 1
Oh yeah.
because I've frozen you. So 1
1.
hit. D3.
2. Piercing.
No wounds.
Ah,
Piercing
that's a shame,
1.
isn't it?
Well, that was a bit disappointing.
It was a bit.
It was a bit. Never mind. Can't have everything. 12 javelin shots at them, needing 4s.
Yeah, this is the one I'm a little bit worried about, to be honest.
So they're all.
Yeah, it's very fragile, and they're out of inspiring because I'm not good.
And needing well,
That's
4.
4.
So 3s. Piercing 1.
It's under the hill. Under the sea.
Oh, it's a miss.
Yes.
So 4 wounds.
4 wounds. That's enough to kill him.
So we'll go. We'll do them then. Yeah. What do I need to pop them?
I think they're in 11-13. They're out of rally. Hang on, let me just check the old sheet.
Oh.
He says live checking. That's not my sheet. Here it is.
That's not your sheets.
Oh, sorry. Was that your phone? I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
Was it already broken?
No, it's fine.
People love it when this camera work goes like this badly. They are 12-14. Check them out.
So I need a 4 to
4.
waver them.
They've got 4 wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 12-14, so 8 to waver them.
8 to waver them. Yeah, 8 to waver them. Yeah, I got 4 wins. So yeah, let's just see what happens.
It's an 8, or in fact wavered. Wavered's better than dead. That's all I can say. Where's my waver? I'll seal it off the snow foxes.
You can do, yeah, but they're no longer wavered even though.
That's disappointing.
Okay, so let's.
What do we do about that?
No.
Are they frozen as well?
No, the
Javelins? Do they freeze them?
No, they are javelins. They are
Just javelins, not frozen.
No, he's frozen.
Is he?
Yeah, because I hit you with them
Alrighty.
and the bolt thrower, or the bolt thrower. They both freeze you. So we'll start with the Chimera.
Right, so over here we've got...
Because we always get very, very disappointed. So I need 3s to hit you, and I'm still guessing 2s to wound.
Defense 3, so yeah, 2. I don't know why I bothered weakening him, to be honest.
I don't know either.
I should have weakened them.
Yeah.
Well done, but there you go.
Yeah,
20 seconds. Yeah. Stupid.
So 3s with elite.
Nice.
Because he's elite to standard. Not that you see, they always fluff it. 6 hits and 2s. 5 wounds.
5 wounds, and they are on 10, 12 because of the... Oh no, hang on, what are they normally? Not good. Just never used them to me old army. So 9 levels, so 10, 12 with the rally.
So they're...
Oh, look, light!
So 12. So I need a 7 to kill them.
Okay, was it 6 wounds, was it?
5 wounds.
5 wounds, okay.
Yeah, 5 wounds.
Put some wounds on.
Do the maths.
Do the math. They've got 4 wounds. Alright, 4 wounds on them.
And here we go, and we kill them.
And they are not inspired, so don't bother with them. Goodbye, Vermintide.
If only they were
Freshly
an
painted.
individual, I'd be overrunning into your flank.
But they're not.
Shame. Right. So...
You sustain there?
Oh,
look at that.
Well, or do I just turn to face slightly? I mean, I can see everything anyway. I can't be charged, so I could safely do that, I think, and then give me a little bit more option. I don't know what that thing's like in combat.
Terrible. It can hit. It's nimble.
I don't know what speed it is.
5.
I don't have to worry about it.
Rude.
Let me get my frozen. No, don't have to worry.
Okay.
He's fine. So here we go.
Your 30 attacks on. Are they normally on 3s?
4s.
4, so 5s. Because of thin snare.
And snare. Here we go. So 5s to hit.
You did knock your own character everywhere.
Sorry.
It was very enthusiastic.
It was.
I liked it. Is that it? That's terrible.
That is awful. Oh, there's another one.
Hooray for snare! 30 attacks, you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's alright.
That's actually bang on average.
Crush 2?
Yep, 2s.
Yep.
Oh, 3 ones, so
7.
so you're on 10 wounds.
7, yeah, so 10.
Don't know what I need to kill them.
There are he's rally 1. Not that.
8 plus 10 is 18.
They're fine. It's 10 wounds and they're feeling fresh.
So 5s to hit them with the ensnare. And 3s to wound with the...
Is your man going to be hindered on this wall?
he's got Strider.
Nice! So, 5s?
5s from the unit. That old plague pot's good, isn't it?
Yeah, they're super great.
Alright, what about... I've lost out on 6 hits then. And then 3s.
3s?
Oh, that was well, 7 wounds.
7, so they're up to 11.
Then Matey Boy with his 9 attacks. With the ensnare he'll need a 4 to hit.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, so 4 hits. Missed out on 2
That's
there.
terrible, okay.
And then 2s to win because he's
Crush a million.
3
Three
wins.
more. So he is up to 12, 13, 14.
14. So what's my target number?
So your man, where's my freaking...
Who's rallying? Anybody rallying there?
He's rallying, and
Okay.
he's rallying too. So
you can
actually,
only,
they are 22, 24 at the minute.
22, 24. What's
And
the
they're on
rallying range? 9 or
14.
12?
It's 6.
It's 6.
He's in.
He's not.
Is he not?
He is.
Is she rallying?
I don't know.
Inspiring, nimble, radio life now. So
you-
they are 21, 23.
so they only lose 1 point of rallying because he's only running 1, is he? Okay. So just out.
Just now, I was so bad at this game.
Needing. So
14 to 23. 9 to kill, 7 to waver.
8 to kill because I've got brutal.
Okay.
On the pipes of terror. So 8s we go. Once.
Yeah. And very inspired. So
Who's your inspired? Oh.
the old
Should have shot that one.
Brood Mater.
Come on, let's do it again.
That's not it.
That's wavered.
7. They are indeed wavered. If only I had an Aura of Fury somewhere.
Oh, you do, don't you?
So waver, let's move the wave. I've got time. I need another waver token. That's how badly this game's going. Second waver token. I can't actually find it one-handed while I point the backfield. Right. Oh, there you go. That'll do. That's a waver token. Right.
Oh, hey, look at the rain. Look
So,
at that.
pretty rain. How nice Rob's garden is. Anyway.
In the rain. You know.
Okay, is that it? Right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's. Oh God, it's not looking good, is it? Right, 10-3.
So your next turn.
Alright, and that is exactly the reason I think you cannot have... You don't want to have a list without the tangle in it. Of course you can have a list without a tangle in it, but when your list has only got 2 hordes, which is what mine has got, it's all of the punching power is basically in 2 hordes and in the dragon. If one of them gets wavered, that would be game over for me. That flank would be absolutely doomed. So it's really, really important to have the tangle. So there you go. That's my thoughts anyway. So here's what I did. So the hack paws just turned and backed off the hill. So at least the whatever they're called, spear chucker guys, have to come onto the hill and then get shot if they're going to deal with me. The tangle turned, so it turned 90 and then turned again and kind of shot itself just around so just enough basically so that its flank, so this flank here, is not chargeable by the Chimera, but it's within 6 here. So that's for its Fury Aura, which then allows me to countercharge. So that's quite interesting. So the Demon, and I don't think I think Rob was hoping that this Frostfang Cav would one-shot my Horde. Clearly it didn't. 10 wounds is good. Don't know, that's a lot, but not enough. So the Demon had a lovely line of sight down here and could fly into their flank. So that's hopefully going to take them out. And having the Fury Aura meant that I could then countercharge with the shock troops and charge with the demons, with the mutant rat fiend. And then so it was. I don't know if it was a mistake or not, but I put the Vermintide and then the Broodmother kind of stacked like this, right? Because what I want to do is to drain the Vermintide to heal the shock troops, right? So drain these guys to heal these guys, because these guys are on 8 wounds. Oops. These guys are on 8 wounds, so I need to kind of get rid of that. These guys are on 10. That's worse, but I have no way to heal them, so I've only got one Broodmother, because boo, I have to take a Warlock. So I moved it like this, but because I didn't want this guy, so this guy's nimble, and he can see over stuff. He can hop down here and charge stuff. Well, that would be inconvenient for me, so I've stacked them like this, so that there's no charge facing available other than the shock troops, who are the most durable of those units. But it means that the Vermintide essentially are just a drain battery. They can't nimble their way out of there. They can't do anything interesting. So that's that. And then the Warlock, you can't quite see, but trust me, he's here. He's just hiding behind the Demon, because my intention is that I'm going to have shots here, onto this guy. And the Warlock has obviously got his lightning bolt. So I wanted a lightning bolt with no cover, because there's a wall inconveniently right in front of the Frostfang guy, so he's going to get cover from everything else. So I popped him down there. He can't be charged. He's lovely and happy, and he is shooting. And then obviously we countercharge with the other shock troops as well, because these guys need to die so the dragon can't flank me. But it's got a demon in the flank, almost certainly going to die. So yeah, that was my turn 3.
Go, yeah.
Well, I didn't do the Radiance of Life, so let's do that now. We should have done that at the end of their movement when each of them moved, but that's down to 13, they're down to 3. Is he within 6?
Who? Ah, the oh, is this the Broodmother? Yeah.
No, he's not within 6, so he doesn't get any wounds. They were on 3 wounds, they go down to 2.
Yeah.
Alright.
It'll all be over.
So let's shoot your man with these guys.
Okay, so there'd be 5s and 3s from them.
4, 5.
So 3 hits.
Like it.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
3, oops. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Second one.
2
2
hits.
hits. 1 wound.
So he's on 3 wounds.
Lightning bolt from the little man.
Yeah.
4s. Ah.
No hits.
Jesus. The Warlock has just fluffed everything. So let's Bane Chant the shock troops with the Tangle.
Yep.
How much Bane Chant does he have? 2, 3, 4. Yes.
Yep. Hits off.
Very Baned. So they are Bane Chanted. And let's drain the little swarm.
He drain life thing.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Your swarm.
10. I'm going to drain life the swarm. We could. How many wins has he got? 3.
3, yeah. You get less dice though, don't you?
5 dice. No, it's this one. Don't care.
You want all the wounds back. Yeah.
And you can charge them in the rear next turn, I suppose. Is he height 4, right? Yeah.
Yeah. 1. 2, I don't think he can.
No, you can't.
No, I don't think.
Right,
he can.
10. So the 4s. Oops.
And then 2s, is it?
Wow, that's a better roll.
Yeah.
2s. 2, 4, 6 wounds onto these bad boys, so they're on 8. And we take 6 wins off there, so there we go.
Oh, that's nasty.
The vermin are now feeling very poorly. The shock troops are feeling better!
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so then we'll do shot.
That's
Right,
it.
just kidding. So, nerve on your man.
Yeah, off you go.
What is he?
He's 15, 17.
Oh, well. 12 to waver.
No.
Is that it? That's it.
That is it, yeah. Okay, you can start killing stuff now.
Hooray! Let's do these guys first. So 10 on 3s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Yep.
3s and 2s, because he's crushed 2.
3s and 3s.
So 10's 5.
Yeah, that's
nice.
5, yeah.
That's terrible. Or as we like to call it, average.
1 wound.
2, 4,
3,
5.
5 wounds in total.
1 miss. It wasn't a 1, was it? No, it was a 2. 5, and then these guys are counter-charging. So 4s, and they're bane charges of 4s and 3s.
4s and 3s. Oh, this is going to hurt.
So here's enough room. Off the 2s. Those are 3s, yeah. Oh, what was that? Oh, right, again. And that's it. Hooray! That's how you cheat live on camera.
That's it. He gets his reroll.
Oh, don't bring up the tournament reroll again.
We won't.
Do you want a tournament reroll this game? I'm so sorry. Okay, right. 3, that was not a brilliant roll. How about this is going to do them? Oh, mine do. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 wounds.
So they're on 18.
18. What are they?
They are 21, 22.
18, that's 24.
So, and again, for inspired.
Very good.
Ah, they're dead. There we go. Won't even put the wound markers on. They just go.
That's good.
Not for me, no. So much for Northern Alliance.
Sorry, I feel bad now. Right, let's do this one.
That's right.
I actually like winning a lot less than this. I feel really bad.
Oh,
8,
this
10.
is also going to take this unit off, but never mind.
Yeah, so 20 in the flank on 3s and 2s.
Yep.
Oops. And 2s.
Yep.
Oh, look at them ones.
Oh, what is that?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
10? Oh, well, that's enough, isn't it?
And then 30 in the front on, whoops.
4s and 4s?
4s and 4s.
Yeah.
That's a 3. It's cocked. Okay, that's a lot. That was a very good roll. But I've got another one now, so I just wish they had vicious or something, you know, like they used to. Whoa! Oh, I roll another one.
I don't think they need it.
No. Hooray! 4s.
Yeah,
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So
oh, we're in double one.
again,
And again.
this dice is getting very knackered. They're off.
That's it. Dead.
It's a lovely model there. And then unsurprisingly, so can they see my demon?
Don't think so. They only hit a 5 anyway, so no. I don't think they can. So I
They
think
can,
yes,
so we'll turn him so they're in the front. And these guys can turn to face the dragon.
So where's the front of your...
Sorry, this is...
That way. It's that way. Okay. Right,
He's facing that way, so
yeah.
they can't see him. They're in the front. He's in the front.
Wow.
Let's turn over a token.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to turn over that one.
Okay. That's a 1.
It's a 1.
And I'll turn over this one on the hill. It's a 0. I'm quite glad about that, because we've got nothing of use over there anymore.
Okay, right. That's it. My go?
Yep, turn 4.
Yeah, so it just takes a turn to turn things around. And I rolled insanely there. I don't even know how well I rolled, but I did a nuts amounts of wounds, especially off hitting on 4s. So it's almost if I had elite and I didn't have elite. So that was just very lucky, really. It could have very easily gone another way. If I'd have double wand or rolled a little bit less and then not managed my nerve rolls, we could still be a little bit more tension. But yeah, so these chaps have popped up on the hill, and they are going to try to finish off that unit of hack paws, I guess. And then the Ice Queen has sodded off into the woods to hide, which is very sensible. The Snow Foxes have just jumped into this horde to try and do whatever they can. And this guy, there was a choice about he could have, hopped around the back or done something a bit more clever, but really that horde, he's already 7 wounds is a lot, and he does hit very, very hard. So there is the opportunity for him to do something nasty to them. But yeah, then these Icekin Hunters, I think they're called, had some options again, but in the end chose to go into the demon rather than hiding, because actually stopping him flying is probably better, because the Chimeras now come around the side, so the horde can't see anything now, and he's got a completely undamaged dragon just kind of loitering around the backfield. So that's not good for me. And if you've got 1 dragon alive, then you're doing quite well. So there is that. So yeah, I think it's a solid set of moves for what's left in the battlefield, really. So let's go at it. Aha! Whoops. So I forgot something, which is that he changed his mind. So I've just waxed lyrical about how, yes, you want to stop the demon flying, rah 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 rah, and actually he changed his mind and decided to move them back to where they originally were, which is here, because what he wanted was to. There's already 10 wounds on this horde, so obviously this guy is going to icy breath them. He wants to bolt throw them, and he's going to shoot them instead. Instead of attacking the demon, he's just going to try and wipe out a horde, which actually is pretty sensible. So yeah, that's actually what happened. Sorry.
Okay, turn 4 for the Northern Lights. We just worked out that all the other tokens are scoring. This one and this one. And this one and this one are all scoring. So
we're going to do the shots there.
Yep, shots on the old claw, on the what were they called?
Yep,
Paws.
so 4s and 3s. Ah, 7 hits. 5 wins.
They're up to 8, which makes them a 10, 12, so... No, 12, 14, aren't they? Yeah. So
you're going to icy breath the horde there.
Icy breath this horde here.
Yeah. I'm only eating melee, so... And then 4s.
So turns 4, yeah.
3 more. Then I'm going to shoot them with the arrows.
3, so that goes up to 13 wounds.
Arrows. Needing 4s. Rerolling the 1s for elite.
Nice.
And then needing 4s. 2 more.
2 more. So they are up to 12, 15 wounds.
I need, what's their nerve? 12?
12, 14.
So only a 6. I'll blizzard them as well.
Okay.
Missed.
Hey! You don't reroll my missed dice. Oh no, you don't, because they're not frozen.
No, I don't know, because,
Yeah.
legendary. He's going to shoot at, I don't know if you can see anybody apart from
We can see
him.
the big dude, the other big dude, and you can probably see over the Snow Foxes, but they're in combat, so you can see. Can you see the hat paws? Maybe, maybe not.
See them in cover, but I don't want to shoot him. Shoot him.
You shoot the demon.
Shoot the demon.
The demon is upset by that. Just want you to know.
Nice. Elite. 1 hit.
Who is an elite bolt so ridiculous?
Not
Elite
much.
ranged.
Elite range, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. 1 wound.
1 wound onto the demon. I bet you waver him again. That would be utterly hilarious.
It would be. So let's start with the. We'll do him.
Him? Yeah.
Yeah. Because it'd be funny.
He's feeling fine.
We'll do the unit next to him.
Oh, we wanted that.
That
That's a
3. 18.
They are fine. They're 22, 24 at the
We'll
minute.
do that unit over there.
Oh, 5 and 8 is 13.
Wavered.
Wavered again. There's still. I'm just going to leave the wavered token there that was there already.
So let's just do the Snow Foxes in for the win.
Here we go. Snow Foxes are definitely going to kill this unit.
5s and 4s.
Okay.
4 hits.
Yeah, that was good. That was really good. Oh,
1 wound.
1 wound.
Oh no! Hold on, they're vicious.
Oh, aha! 2
wounds.
wounds. They are up to 9.
And then 3s from Matey Boy. And 2s.
Don't like this.
And that is 5 more.
They are on 11, 12, 13, 14 wounds now.
14. Let's see what that roll.
8 and 14 is
22.
And they are a. They are 22, 24 because of the rally. Only 2 from the demon.
Okay, so they are wavered.
Wavered. Don't care.
Oh, you got Aura of Fury.
Aura of Fury again. So I need to put another 2 wounds on there.
Yeah. Okay, so off you go.
Alright, on to my turn 4.
Yeah.
You see what I mean about the Fury Aura? Do you see? Do you see? Anyway, on the left here, so the hat ball's still being wavered, but I don't actually mind because at this point, I'm mopping up the rest of the battlefield. They're just still, you know, those javelin chaps, pack dudes, whatever they're called. They're just, you know, wasting their time trying to kill this unit. So I'm fine with that, to be honest. Over here, the Tangle moved over just to be within range to shoot or to do whatever it wants, basically, at the minute. So in this turn, these guys are going to be shooting here. These guys are going to be shooting here. I think I want a Fireball, but I don't think I'm close enough to Fireball. So I think actually what I'm going to be doing is Bane Chanting here. Or maybe Weakness. Maybe that's what I've come to do, Weakness here, but we'll see. I can't remember. It's not important. So being within the Aura of Fury, I can then countercharge into the... I think I've chosen to charge the dude because he is more dangerous than the little Snow Foxes. I've then moved up here, so I'm not quite sure what I wanted the... Oh, I think the... Yeah, no, I have no idea what the Swarm's doing, but the idea of the Brood Mother is I actually want to drain the Snow Foxes. So I could just continue healing this big unit, but there's not a lot that can threaten them now, apart from a random blizzard or a bolt thrower. So actually, the Snow Foxes can still keep doing damage. So if I drain them, hopefully I can kill them and use that minimal damage to heal. Anyway, then the Mutant Rat Fiend went into these little archer dudes. Warlock moves around here to... Oh, that's right. So I'm going to drain them and lightning bolt them. That's the plan. And then I turn the shock troops all the way around. I had a bit of a tizzy trying to think, oh no, is he going to, slide down? Because I was thinking about these tokens. And one of the options I looked was, if I taken the Horde all the way over here to be within reach of the tokens, but then if he disengages with his Chimera back to here, he might be able to see me. He would be able to see me if I want my full 12. So instead, I just turn them all the way around because actually, if the demon loses this combat, it doesn't matter. He can't see past the demon. His line of sight is like this. It's ridiculous because the demon's just as big as he is. So they turned around so that if he kills the demon, we can then just charge him. Actually, I didn't even do that. Like, if you look, actually, they're facing this way. I've made a mistake. That's what I do next turn. I turn this way so that I can come in and hammer anything that's left here if he manages to survive. Anyway, a bit preempted there. Anyway, the demon then flew over here to engage with the Chimera. And that was my turn 4.
You're cool on the internet, so... Well, that's too hard to do. Alright, so let us shoot your dudes.
Okay, off you go.
5 on 4s and...
No, 5s, they're stealthy.
Are they?
Yes.
Didn't know that. Right, 5 on 5s.
5s to hit. 2 hits, is it?
Yep.
And then 1s, 2s. Even.
Defense 3?
Yeah.
So,
twos, yeah.
No, so, yeah, 2s.
2 wins.
2 wins, is what I say. 2 wins.
Next lot.
Wow!
Oh.
When you need it! Best roll I've ever done.
He's cheating, obviously.
2s. Oh, 4.
wins. So you've done
6.
6 in total.
That was great.
No, it wasn't.
We'll drain the Snow Foxes. So 5.
Don't get, yeah.
4s and 2s. It's a very good roll.
He's hitting with everything.
Oh, 4 wounds on Snow Foxes. They're up to 5. So, what shall we do with him? I mean, one thing to do is just weakness then, which is a bit stupid of me. There you go. Right, weakness 3. So 1, 2, 3. Onto your hunters. Yep, they are weak.
Okay. They are weak.
Weak.
That's where you kill them now with your roll.
And then we'll Bane Chant these guys. Since he's defense 5.
Yep.
Bane Chant 3. Yep.
Yep. Good.
There you go. Oh, I forgot. How many wounds did I do? 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's heal them. Oh, I forgot 2 radiance as well.
Oh.
So he actually down to
3.
Was it 3?
No. You took. Yeah, take 5 off.
I've lost the 3 days. Right. So then there's 9.
Yeah.
They get radiance. Let's go down to a 1. They're not getting anything. He's got no wounds.
That's it.
They are out of everything. They're really hurt. Hope everything dies.
I think it probably will.
We'll see. So nerve on your dudes.
Yeah, off you go.
That's a 6 plus 6 is 12.
They are okay. They're 13, 15.
Shut up. That's well. Take that unit off. 2 scoring tokens over there.
Charge down the hill.
Yay!
Just counteract your weakness.
And the Snow Foxes. It's a 6 and a 5 is 11.
Pop. So again.
And a 6 and 5 is 11.
Dead.
Hurrah. Alrighty.
Poor foxes.
Poor foxes.
They should be a protected.
Like Paul Fox.
Yeah.
He
He should really do snow foxes in his army.
should.
Yeah. There you go.
You're welcome, Paul. Let's see this guy first because he's a bit fun. 3s and 2s.
Yeah. Strider, haven't you? So yeah. Can you miss a bit more?
I'll try. So 2s with vicious. There you go, miss 1. 2, 4, 7.
7. Ouch.
What are they on?
They're 10, 12. That's what they are. Dead.
I need to get some new dice. It's very worn. And I think we will overrun to get that token.
Yep, off you go.
4. That might be incredibly dumb.
I don't think it matters.
Since you can see, no, I can't. Well, maybe no.
Mm.
Demon is 13.
Off you go.
3s and 2s.
3s. Oh, it's 11 hits.
That's very good.
It's 10 wounds.
10 wounds.
It's 17, 19.
7 to waver. That's
No.
5. He's fine.
Oh, yeah. 10 on him.
10 on him.
He's not going to win
That was
that.
exceptionally good. And then these guys is 30.
Needing 4s and
4s and crush 1. No, crush 2 for Bane
Bane
Chant.
Chant, yeah, 4s and 3s.
4s and 3s.
Oh, he's not going to survive that.
I'm trying to work out what my dice are then for a second. I had a mental blank. Oh, that's not great, is it? 3s.
There's a 1 there. What's that? 1.
2, 4, 6, 8.
So he's on 11.
Oh, there's another one there. Oh, that was a hit. 12.
12.
15, 17.
Yep. And again.
That's 16. So he's wavered.
No, he's 12, so you roll 6.
there
Yeah.
you go. There you go.
Yeah, dead. Oh! Whoa.
I guess we will also. Well, they're there. There's a dragon there.
Overrun? Stay where you are? Yeah, there you got 2.
I'm really worried about these chaps over here, so actually I'm going to turn 180. Because I want to go that way now. Because I remembered I put my tokens over here. I remembered now. So let's turn these guys all the way around.
That face.
Let's turn tokens over. So I'll turn over this one. It's 1.
I'll turn over.
There's only those two left. Yeah. It's a 1, I believe.
It's a 1.
I remembered what it was.
Right.
Turn 5, my friend.
Turn 5, right.
So here we go into turn 5. And there's not, I mean, there's no nice ways to say there's not a lot left to do. But these guys take the flank charge. I'd have been tempted to come down the hill into the claw shots. And then they'd have survived a bit longer, but maybe they wouldn't. Maybe they got lightning bolted, but yeah. Anyway, that's just me. There you go. I think if you've got a charge of that, let's go for the higher pointed unit. It's only slightly higher pointed, to be honest, but there you go. And then the dragon went back in here. I think I forgot to mark it on, but I think the Ice Queen just kind of legged it this way. So she's up there somewhere. But that was it for turn 5.
Alright, Rob's very keen to get this over and done with.
I am that. Right, so
we're shooting.
Shooting phase, we've charged everything in we can.
Yes.
And so.
Bolt thrower?
Bolt thrower. Hold on, hopefully I haven't. Yeah.
We're going to shoot this horde off.
Yeah, because that's what we need to do. So 4s. Come on, 2 hits, 1 hit.
Yep.
And D3. 1. It's not going to be enough, is it? 1 wound. It's a test though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a test, and they are on quite a few.
1.
They are now on 20. No, 16.
16, so we'll blizzard them.
Okay. 4s. 1.
Get 1 reroll, because you are now frozen.
From the bolt thrower, correct.
Yeah. And D3. Get 1.
Oh, jeez.
Come on. Oh, 1 wound though.
1 wound, yep.
I can't actually roll dice this game. So let's see if I... are they inspired still? Probably.
17 wounds. Yeah, they're inspired by the demon.
Dead.
17 plus 7 is what? 23. So they're wavered.
Oh, wavered.
Oh, yep, they're wavered because they're 22, 24 because he's rallied 2.
2. So he's not dead. I got all over excited then.
They are wavered, but they're not being attacked, so actually they can just sit and do nothing.
Yeah, never mind. So we've got a flank charge over there. Look at that, eh?
Flank charge?
Flank charge.
What? Oh, yes. Off a hill.
Off the hill.
So on 3, so how many lots of attacks?
They're weakened, but then they're...
Yeah, we can do that, that's smart. I'm already on 8 wounds, do you want to just double 1 it? Or do you want to roll the dice? Do you want to feel good?
I'll feel good.
Okay,
4s.
go for it.
This is where I'm missing everything.
Yeah. All 1s.
That was a terrible round.
Oh. This is where you're rolling double the number of dice.
And it'll be 3s to win.
Yeah, defense 4, so off a hill, TC1.
Yeah, and I've already got... weakened, but I've already got Thunderous Charge 1, so 3s.
Okay. All of them. That's enough.
8, so double 1s.
The 1s once.
Yay! Yeah, dead.
Just wow. Goodbye. That's their fault for not being painted properly.
Probably.
Half of them are painted.
Right, can't go backwards far enough.
Shuffle sideways.
D3 sideways is not gonna... Is it D3 sideways?
It is correct, D3.
You know what, I will go D3 sideways.
Okay.
Because... 2.
It
Might get me out of rock the other one, you'll have to check when we're there. If
Yeah.
not, it's only 1 unit. I mean, yeah, who knows. Come on, let's do my dragon v your dragon.
Yeah, dragon on some hot dragon on rat action. Or chimera on
So,
demon.
3s and 2s.
Here we go. He's elite as well.
He is, yeah. Thankfully.
Yeah, that was a lot. Jeez.
And then...
9 hits.
9 hits. 7 wounds. 8 wounds.
8 wounds.
8 wounds.
So he's up to 11.
Yeah, so...
What do we like to call it? Danger time.
6s to waver. And 8s to break.
Correct.
He's
That's
dead.
a bread. And again? It's a 7. 7 and 8.
7
15.
and 11.
7 and 11, sorry, is 18. So he's wavered.
He wavered. Ah.
They're both wavered. I need my extra waiver token. I've done with it.
Wow.
Okay. Now, can I get the tangle over? I don't think I can get it close enough. I might be able to. I have to measure it. It's a bit tense over in this corner. Oh well, fun. That was turn 6. Was that turn 5?
That was turn 5.
My turn 5.
Okie dokie. So, right. So Tangle could not get within 6 of the demon to allow him to countercharge. So he's just going to sit there and die. I'll show you why. So over here, the Vermintide moved over here, and the Broodmother moved down here. And the reason I did this was because I needed to get out of the way of this horde, because the horde then went up this way. So to get out of the way of the horde, the vermin needed to come out, but I needed to get some heal going. So the broodmother moose, she's actually sitting on the wall. We couldn't quite see her, so she's sitting here, which means that she is exactly 6 here and exactly 6 here, or there-ish. So that means she can drain the vermintide and heal these very heavily wounded shot troopers, because I need them to live. Because now, so the warlock's moved over here because he's going to try and kill, I think, the bolt thrower. And the horde has now actually turned around, so it's just span on its axis for the last 2 turns. So very much expecting this demon to die next turn from the Chimera, and the Chimera can't really do anything else apart from attack it, at which point I need these guys to survive so they can then come in and kill it. So that's the plan. And then the Rat Fiend just kind of popped over to sit on this token. It's the only one left to turn over, and it's definitely a 2. And that's the other 2. In fact, we've managed to save the 2s till last. Those are the 2 2s. So the plan is to get this horde onto that one, this guy onto that one. Not that it matters, because he's not really got the unit strength. So there you go. The Tangle's moved over here, by the way, because he's going to fireball up here. So yeah, that's my turn 5.
Go.
Okay, so I just moved this unit because we realised I was out of range of that one.
Out of arc.
Arc, that's what I meant. Right, so claw shots on pack hunters.
Okay.
5, 4s and
5s. 1 hit, 2 hits.
5s because of stealthy,
Stealthy.
which is good. 2s, 2
2
wounds.
wounds, so 1 to 8.
And then we're going to
Although
fireball.
that's actually over there.
Fireball 11.
Oh, you're in range. Who's that from?
The Tangle.
Tangle. Oh, yeah, he's in range. Yeah. Didn't march, did he?
Nope, so 5s.
Damn. 1.
Rubbish.
1 wound.
Worth it.
On the 9.
We're going to drain the little rats. Drain 10.
Yep.
2, 4, 6, 8. 4s and 2s. Oh, that's terrible. 3.
3 wounds.
3 wounds. That goes up to 4. That goes. Oh, well, these ones to go away. How much was it? 3. 3.
3.
That goes down to 2. I can't find that 2. There we go. They're still very hurt. And then we're going to lightning bolt your little dude.
Yep.
5s.
Yep, cover. 5s.
And 3s.
No hits.
Rubbish.
There we go. All pans out in the end.
Forgot to do Radiance of Life again.
1 on them.
And then, oh, they would lose 1, so they only go down to 3. And everyone else, and they would go down to 1 as well. Okay. That's shooting.
Tests. Off you go.
Tests.
Pack hunters. That's it. Yeah, that's them.
15.
They're dead. Yeah. Oh,
And that's it.
yeah.
So you can kill my demon.
My turn, yeah.
Shoot my thing. Turn 6.
Yeah.
Oh, turn everything. Turn everything. Oh, they're 2s. We know what they're.
Yeah.
That's a 2.
And that's the 2 there.
And that's the 2 that I'm quite happily sitting on.
Yeah. 4 victory.
Right, so turn 6. Not a lot left to do. So the Ice Queen kind of shuffled over here because she still wants to try and blizzard something. So basically he needs to get rid of this unit. So he's going to try and blizzard it, and he's going to shoot it, and he's going to kill my demon here. Yep, that's it.
Let us.
We're going for points. We're going for the.
Go for that one. So shoot that twice with the bolt thrower.
Yep.
Needing 4s.
With elite.
With elite, thankfully. 1
Yep,
hit.
1.
1.
1.
1 wound.
Okay.
And then we'll blizzard you as well. Get a reroll. 1 hit. D3.
Oh, Disney, you have not gone.
No.
No.
So we'll do the pop test.
Oh! That's
it.
11 on top of 14 is 24, so they're dead.
Dead.
So again, is it inspiring? 14, 6, 20, they're fine. Alright, so it's Chimera's chance to kill a demon. It probably will kill him, if I'm honest.
3s and 2s. You're on 11 wins, aren't you?
11, he's just 17, 19. Wow.
Elite.
Okay, 8 hits.
7 wins, so you
7, we're up to 18. Double 1, twice.
double 1 twice. Ah.
Demon is gone. Double 6.
Yeah, double 6.
Demon is gone and wavered. So what would you like to do in the face of?
Well, I'm not going to survive that, am I?
Well, it depends, mate.
How far away am I?
Nope.
Am I? I can't do anything. Nothing.
Nothing.
There's no point in doing anything. I can roll forward d6, but what's the point?
What's the point?
I will do out of chance.
Oh, 6 all the way forward.
That way. Yay!
Come on then,
In
if you
your
think
face.
you're hard enough.
I might as well be in your face.
My 10 wounds. Alright then, my turn 6.
Alright, you see, watching this back, I realise how unlucky Rob's dice were in this game. He just missed and missed and missed and missed, and then he would roll 1 on his blast D3s. So I think this could have been quite a much closer game. I feel strategy didn't have a lot to do with it, and dice did have a lot to do with it. Just my opinion. So these claw shots jumped over onto that token to get 1 point. The Tango joint up onto this token to get 2 points. The Broodmother moved over here to get 1 point. We shuffled sideboard with the Horde to get another point. And then the shock troops went back into, went into the Chimera. He's already on 10 wounds. It's not going to be pretty. So in total, I have 2, 1, 1, 2, and 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the available 10. Is there 10? Oh. Hang on, how many are there total? I think I'm only missing this one, if I'm honest. Yeah, so all but one of the tokens I'm sitting on at the minute. So, yep, there you go. Oh, and the Vermin just took a chance on a hindered charge into ensnaring Ice Queen in the woods.
Right then, it was the ensnare that did it. That's the benefit of this army. So we've got... What have we got? Oh, it's Bane Shot then.
For shiggles.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very Bane Charted.
Who's that from?
Him.
Ah, okay. Just wondering.
She's got nothing to do.
Okay.
She just sits there looking pretty. He's got nothing to do, so he sits there looking pretty.
Combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I even moved him within 6. She's out of 6, isn't she? So she can't even... So this turn 7. Oh, no.
If there's turn 7 and you double one my Chimera, I'll laugh.
Well, you can shoot something off, I guess. Okay. So 30 on 4s and 5, 4, 3.
4s and 3s.
Let's go.
Why don't Chimeras get ensnared? I don't know.
That'll be the most overpowered dragon ever. Okay, that's a really, really good roll. Well, it's okay. There's no obscenely good.
That's what this game has been all about.
No, it's... Oh, come on!
Steve's obscenely good at
No! And 3s. What was that you saying about? Oh, that's pretty good.
Yes,
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 11.
Yeah, double ones.
I've lost my nerve now. It's an 8? No, that's 10.
No,
6.
he's dead.
He gone!
He's gone, he's dead. That's the end of him. So much for the Northern Lions.
Turn 7? There is no turn
No,
7.
but you didn't try the ice.
Oh, well, let's do that.
Go then, half your dice.
Half dice, so it's 4.
Needing 6s to hit.
4s on 6s, here we go. One
One
hit. Defense 4?
Yeah. No.
No. Oh, that's pointless. Yeah. That's it.
That's it. Tabled me.
Not quite.
Not quite. I've still got a bolt thrower and an ice switch left. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Have a last scan of the battlefield for you.
The rubble. The
rubble.
detritus.
Well, I know I'm not very good at this scenario then with Northern Lights for Conquest.
Well, you know, what you consider is you've used all your bad luck in this game,
Well, that is true.
and now you're going to go and smash it because you know exactly what to do.
Yeah.
Which is
So there you go, end of the game. As I say, I don't really feel this was kind of the best test for this list because my dice just were really, really good and Rob's are really, really bad. And that happens sometimes. It does happen sometimes, which can lead to this. It did lead me to realise kind of how fragile my army is. I've only got those 2 hordes that are really the strong part of it, the strong unit strength part of it. Everything else is very bitty and doesn't do a lot of damage on its own. You know, across the whole list, it does a lot, you know, with enough focused fire and such. But yeah, if I lose a horde, things getting very, very shaky. And I was very, very close to losing, both of the hordes at several points. So that's something to think about. But at 2,000 points, with the tools that I need to make this list work, I'm not sure how I could make it better. But you know, your suggestions are welcomed. You may be a lot better than I am. You probably are a lot better than I am. So please do give me your thoughts. If you're wondering, I've bought a whole set of new dice because I'm bored of people telling me my dice are too good. So there you go. That's just a little aside. And yeah, so that's everything for now. Thanks so much to Rob for letting me come and play in his house. It was really fun. Really, really cool gaming room. And when I said nice garden, you may have thought, why is it such a nice garden? You didn't see the hot tub around the corner. Let me tell you. Really nice. Very cool. So, yep, that's the only thing to say is that thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Death by Dragons.